Our first verse today comes from Ephesians 5:28, and it reads, "In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself." Our second passage comes from Luke chapter 6, verse 31. "And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them." So it's interesting. As we look at these passages, there's one aspect of marriage, and there's also one aspect of relationships in general. So I want to speak on both today. Marriages sometimes, much like any relationship, they can get a little bit messy, right? It's really important for us as believers to heed Jesus' warnings here, to heed his wisdom in trying to love the other person in our relationship, whether that is a marriage or it could be a friendship, any other sort of relationship, to love them as we would have them love us, right? When Jesus is teaching this message, he's teaching the golden rule in a fresh sort of way. Sometimes we can get so bogged down in our own mindset and our own happenings that we tend to overlook how the other person might be perceiving what's going on their end of things. And so, friends, I want to encourage you today to please be mindful of what the other person is going through. Think about how what they're going through affects their actions, their behaviors, and take that into consideration when you respond to them. And when you do respond to them, do so in a way that loves them, that respects them, and shows them the love of Christ. Ask the Lord in prayer, "Lord, help me to be selfless in my love towards my spouse today." Or if it's not your spouse, "Lord, help me to love others in the way that you love me." And as far as taking your next step in trying to love the other person with humility, try to love the other person in a compassionate manner, I want you to focus on our essential of serving others, right? Find some way this week to do a small act of service towards someone that you love, but do it in a way behind the scenes, not for your glory, not so other people might see it, but just a small act of kindness that demonstrates how much you love them and that you want to care for them in the way that you would have them care for you as well.